All right. So Illenfoss, as you roll into town, small town of around 2,000 people. Duke Ellen Archibald sees over the town. As you go into the main drag, as it were, there's basically one inn/tavern, a general store, a blacksmith, and there's a sign above the inn that says "World's Best Cidery."
I like cider.
Yeah, and Liari Torhana, luckily you have a little guide here, informs you that Illenfoss is famous for their cider. They have 3 basic kinds: the red, the white, and the pink. The red is an apple cider, the white is a pear cider, and the pink is a nice cherry cider. And they're well known in high society. But yeah, your carriage stops. It's out front of the inn called the Last Stop Inn. As the carriage pulls to a halt.
Well, shall we get out and have some cider?
Yes, I think that would be prudent.
I'd like to get out and stretch, if it's all right with everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to me to stretch, but you know.
Liari kind of giggles.
So little activity in that carriage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna kind of ride up next to it and like look in the window.
Yeah, you can cut the sexual tension with a knife.
Well,
You put your head in the window, I'm like,
It's all good. It's all
Gotcha.
good.
oh god, they had a baby. It's already got oh, Scream! I forgot you were in here.
Potent.
I'm like still reading my book as you say that. I'm just like,
Yeah. Hands where I can see them.
I expected more beautiful children from the two of you.
you're such beautiful people. What the hell is that?
That is what we call
Jesus
dwarf.
You're like, thanks.
All right. All right, guys. So you guys get out and stretch. You're outside the inn. You go in.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, just park up the horse and just head in.
Yeah. Liari brought her hands along with you, and so they take care of the horses and the carriage as well for you guys. And you guys go into the inn, and it is somewhat bustling. You know, there's like 20 some odd people in there.
Are we buying masks right now?
Not yet.
Okay, all right, okay. We're going to the
I'm buying
Yeah.
a cider.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Fair.
What clothes are you guys? Are you guys wearing your noble clothes? Are you wearing your party clothes? Because that's a different thing. As, by the way, Atlas and Green, you are privy to this information at the moment. You apparently learn out that certain parties in noble society wear somewhat revealing clothing in Aerodenia.
Good.
Um,
I get to show off my man junk. Woo!
I mean,
You
for
see
men,
somebody cross the room, like, they're like, how many beards does he have?
for men, all right. For
Hey,
men, think
if-
MC Hammer pants, but no shirt on. That's like the typical man
whoa,
affair.
whoa.
Like
Back up, because
Okay.
this dwarf still rocks a kilt.
that could be fine too.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna have to.
But it's usually shirtless, or at least a very revealing, almost see-through shirt for the men, and for
God,
the
this is
woman,
like grunge
it's
era.
for the woman, it's very free-flowing silk, very revealing once it lands on their form. And this is something that they don't go out in, but it's something that they go to a ball in.
Right.
Like, it's very
so
high
probably
society.
shouldn't be wearing those right now. Is
Yes,
I guess what
correct.
we're trying to get
Yes.
at.
The
we
common-
walk in, we're like, "Hey,
it's-
who wants to get the load of my clappers?"
the nobility are usually the only ones privileged to see this type of affair. And Aenos, it's no surprise to you. You know this. Luckily, as a guard, you don't have to abide by these certain rules, and you don't have to abide by them anyways. It's just the culture. You could also just say, Jacques or Greem, if you wanted to, that you wanted to wear, a leather tunic and very solid type northern culture. That because Greem, that's where you're from. Torvoxel's very.
Yeah.
Think
so I'd be rocking my winter wear, basically.
That would be like
noble winter wear.
Noble winter wear there is like a light fur around the neck, a leather tunic, something that could keep the wind from you,
I just imagine something akin to like Vikings or something.
Similar
just
to
like
that.
a leather jerkin, and in this case I'll have my kilt, but I'm gonna have my high socks and my like ornate boots.
That whiskey's strong.
And my furs thrown up over. Have to have the beads in my beard.
Yes, it's a.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go for it, Atlas.
I was just gonna say that I'm gonna go a little opposite. I'm gonna go shirtless, and then like
Not right
yoga
now
pants.
though, right? You're going to the inn, but for the party, yeah.
Yeah, for the party, I'm
Okay.
gonna go shirtless, but with like a yoga pant, tight yoga pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those aren't actually
No,
pants.
they're leggings.
Yeah. Hose.
Sup?
You're wearing the hose.
Check out these quads, this ass, and this junk. That's what's up.
What
He's
junk?
wearing like
Are you wearing
that
cod
extra
piece
large
under
cod
that?
piece. Yeah, he's got like an extra
He
large
doesn't
cod
need
piece.
to.
Doesn't need to wear
Like,
cod piece.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll probably follow suit though, but wear something like the northern, kind of like
Okay.
Graham said. I'll have furs and stuff. It wouldn't be good for me to go in there shirtless.
Yeah.
That would not be something we need to do.
You're like, no,
Does
it's
he
not.
have scales? He's got scales. Now
Well, he doesn't have like.
Everyone noticed that that guy's
He
kind of
doesn't
like brassy
have
looking.
defined scales. It's kind of like when you look at a skin, you can kind of see what's your is it gold dragon?
Brass.
Brass. You kind of see a brassy tint to him, and if you look real closely, barely underneath the skin, you can see the makeout of slight scales.
This guy must tan a lot. He's got a really nice bronze
Yeah,
color to him.
he would fit in
Super sexy.
Aradine, which is the more like deserty area. Think of like Egypt type deal.
Yeah.
He would fit in very well there. His skin is naturally bronze, but that's only provided to him because of his bronze scale. And if you pay attention to him, you can kind of see these scales barely underneath his skin.
So it hasn't developed yet at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you still get the benefits of it, but they're not just like full scales like a dragonborn. But
Well,
it's
it kind of makes them sound
yeah,
pretty.
they're obvious if people stare at you, but passing glance, it's like his bronze skin is kind of reflective, which is weird, because it's like a metallic color. But if they get close to you, they will see that they're actually scale-like. Your skin is scale-like in appearance.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you want to wear the leathers, it's fine. So you guys go into the inn, the last stop, and it's about 20 or so people in there. And they all turn to you, and you're wearing somewhat well-to-do clothing. And the commoners kind of avoid being in your way.
Sorry, that was brass, by the way. I had to look at my character sheet.
Brass. Gotcha.
Yeah, so as a young brass, it's kind of a brown looking right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. But yeah, the commoners seem to not stay in your way. They clear a table for you, and they kind of avoid your presence. And a wait lady goes up to you. Oh yeah, yes, my lords and lady. What can I get for you?
I'll take one of your best ciders.
Would you like the Illenfoss red, pink, or white?
How big are the glasses?
Glasses. It's a smaller glass than what you're used to for a beer. It's about a 8-ounce glass It's tall,
Oh,
cylindrical with a handle.
I'll take one of each.
Oh, very well. Okay.
Dwarf walks into a social gathering.
I'll take all your beer.
He's like, "What do you have to drink?"
Beer.
We have beer. I'll take it all.
So
I'm
one of
gonna
you.
We have cider only.
I'm gonna order a glass of the pink on the way in, but I'm gonna go over and look for a bard or something, whatever entertainment they have, and try to get a roast.
Are you a bard? Well, no, you're a bard. Play.
Or if
Yeah.
they have music or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna let you guys know when we go in. I'm just gonna go find some entertainment.
They got some guy playing the flute in the corner. A solemn tune.
Yeah.
Oh, it's boring. I come back to the stable. They did not have a bard.
Yeah, it's just like he's decent, but he kind of notices your approach, and he's playing a solemn tune, and he knows that you don't appreciate that.
I was going more for I look for storytellers and stuff over music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
So-
he's playing light tavern music.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you guys go back, and anything for you, sir? And he points to you, Atlas, or she points to you.
2 glasses of the red.
2 reds, okay. And for your accompaniment, and
I give
she
her-
points to Atlas. I mean, Anos.
Anos?
The apple cider.
1 more red, okay.
That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a deep ale or something, yeah. Always full of surprises, Anos. I appreciate that about you.
Well, you also got to remember, Anos is nobility. He knows how good Ilan cider is.
That's true.
It's
That's a good
fucking
point.
good. And a couple minutes later, she comes by. She delivers 1 of each of the white, the red, and the pink to you, Green. She delivers a pink to you, Jacques, and delivers 3 reds divvied up between Atlas, Torhana, and Aenos. As you all sip on them, the reds have a strong apple, but it's a very dry taste to them. And you can tell this is probably the highest alcohol content of them all. If you were to have a couple of these, you would be feeling pretty nice. Green, the white, is very fruity, a little bit too sweet for your taste. But you can acknowledge that it's well made. And the pink, Green, and Jacques is kind of in the middle. It's slightly dry and not overly sweet. You feel like you could have 3 or 4 of these before you could really start to feel drunk.
Challenge accepted.
I'm gonna try to taste some of the ones that Green ordered, either when he's not paying attention or just do it and see if he notices and stops me.
Or he could just ask me for a sip. I'd probably allow
Yeah,
it.
he reaches out for your white, and he just takes a sip, and you totally see him do it.
I totally see him do it. I
Busted.
see everything.
But
Yeah.
but the lady goes, altogether that would be 5 silver pieces a piece, so 1.5, 2, 3, and it'd be 3 gold and 5 silver.
I just give her 5 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. And she kind of twirls her hair, and Liari kind of puts her hand on your leg and stares at the waitress.
That's right.
Or do you plan to ruin every meal that we have together? As I continue to drink some wine.
Yes, pretty much.
You guys brought her along, so.
Sure.
Yeah, and we just take this time to poke jabs. I mean, I think they all know it's all in jest.
Yeah, they're fine. So yeah, you guys have another round, or you just kind of you taste all the samplings, and they're all quite good.
I'm excited to go find a mask.
All right.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know what this Stormfest is about, so I'm kind of excited to see.
Yeah,
what's
the
going on here.
Stormfest. Every place calls it different. This Ilanfoss calls them Storm Days. On the calendar, it's the Stormfest. but the Storm Fest /days are the coming of autumn, essentially the coming of fall, where the final storms will bring prosperity to the fall crops and hopefully a wonderful winter as well. So it's basically like a 5-day celebration of debauchery for the rich folk. And you guys, you had the Drowned Fest earlier, and that was a 5-day celebration of just drinks and partying in Javar. This is kind of similar, but more
hoity-toity.
For you, this would be more hoity-toity and more solemn, slightly more solemn than the Drowned Fest, because Drowned Fest brings out the spring, which brings life. This is signifying the end of life, kind of, and the end of growth. But it might be different to attend a noble party, because last time you guys just kind of mingled with the common folk.
Well,
cool.
This ought to be fun.
The people here, Atlas, always on guard. Does it look like there's anybody I don't want to see here?
No, at the inn, absolutely not.
Yeah,
you want to see everybody.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Should we go buy some masks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys go to the general store, and you go buy some masks. You enter, and there's a significant amount of people in there. For such a small store of about 20 by 30 feet, there's 15 people in here, and you're kind of like, oh, God, this is Liari has that reaction. The rest of you don't really have that reaction as much. You've kind of been used to the common life, as it were. My dog is going crazy right now. But
so are these more common people in here?
In here, yes, but the innkeeper, which
like at the mask shop.
Yeah, it's the general shop, and she has a large selection of masks that are almost empty. But she notices you all, and she comes up to you. Oh. Because you are still wearing nobility clothing, most of you are, just not the party type of clothing yet. And
right,
she comes up to you. I'm sorry. If you would like to see my special wares, please come this way. My name is Thea. I have a back room for the nobility. You do not have to worry about these common masks. And you look at the common masks, and they're some of them are grotesque, like demon faces, like kind of in the faces of Oni, or like a elongated nose with like a wart on it, and very dark, dementing mask.
Atlas is like, I want all of these.
I'm actually kind of looking at the Oni looking masks.
Yeah. Well, I want like a demented devil one, but I'll go in the back with the noble stuff and try my hand.
Yeah, and she doesn't even really seem to be paying you much mind, because you're not in noble clothing. You're in your armor. You have your sword on.
And you've already got a mask.
Yeah, and she seems to be talking to the other three at the moment, and so you start looking at the Oni mask. There's one in red. There's a blue one with white tears going down it. There's a just pure black one with almost expressionless face on it and red teeth. Almost anything you can dream of, they've got it there for the common folk. But as you guys, the rest of you go
so as the rest of the rabble.
Yeah, once the rest of you go into the back room, the tone kind of changes. The mask switched from dark and demented to flowerful. Tones of white, blue, black, gold. One simple just mask of white with a gold rim. Another gold mask with elongated nose, kind of like a plague doctor mask almost. There's one with covers the majority of the face, the nose included, that is black with gold outlining around the eyes. There's one that's completely white but is black where the nose would be, kind of simulating a Day of the Dead type feel to it. Just, are any of these suit your taste?
Do they have anything? Does she have anything that might be somewhat reminiscent of like a deity, like a strong deity?
Well,
maybe
it's not really
nothing dwarven, obviously,
for the
but,
season, but we have this one that's kind of inspired by Cord, and you see it's this blue mask with these white/gold. Almost resemble lightning bolts that go from the temples down around the eyes.
Yeah.
This might be something what you're looking for. It's very contemporary. It might suit your religious needs. It's in the flavor of Cord. We also have one in the flavor of let's see, one in the flavor of Ioun, which the eyes, it's a white mask with purple around the eyes that stretch down in lengths, like it has the eye purple around the eyes and then lines down the face, down the mask in purple.
Is that more of a feminine one though?
These masks can suit either.
Or are they more androgynous?
They're unisex, yes.
Okay.
She does have some very flamboyant ones with feathers on them and sequins, but this one that she's showing you is just, it covers most of the nose and the upper face, and around the eyes is purple, but the rest of it is white except for the eyes purple, and then a line that's purple, basically the symbol of Ioun, with your eyes being the center of the symbol. And there's also the Cord and the Ioun ones are the only really ones with religious tones to them.
Does she have any that are made out of brass?
Would you like a brass one? What the hell was that?
I wish I could whisper to you. I'm finding all these really cool ones. Check out this brass one.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. You guys keep looking up stuff online, maybe, and I'll see.
That's cool.
Nice, dude. That's badass.
Is that one sweet? And then
wow.
This first one's really awesome.
Yeah, the first one's mine. No, just kidding.
No,
but that second one there is kind of brassy and still in the same theme.
Nice, man. I like that. Where did you just go to Pinterest for that?
So what I did was Demon Mask and Google image search. And then once you scroll past the first 3 rows, you get into Oni type masks.
Okay.
And then you can always click on one that's similar, and it recommends 8 more. And then if you click that, you can keep going basically, and it'll fine tune based on what you like.
Okay. Atlas mask. Let me check that out here. Oh yeah. Oh, that one would be more in the commoner section.
I'm totally fine with that. What's Liari's style? Let me try and find something.
She likes the more elegant touch, and she finds one that's blue, light blue, like not quite baby blue, but more like Caribbean Sea type blue, and it has a single feather on each eyelid that poke out, like that kind of flow out. They're kind of peacock feathers, but thinner.
How about this? Google image search is freaking crazy. How about this one for Liari?
Okay. Let me.
I just clearly ripped one off of Skyrim.
You're gonna paste it in chat.
I just did. It's in the up here in chat. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The one above that is the one I'm gonna try to get if they have
That's
anything
kind
similar.
of. It's a little bit more bedazzled than she likes.
Okay, fair. There's some others in there. What were you saying, Matt? Which one are you going for?
This one's more. It's kind of blue around the eyes, and it just has a single feather on each at the end that kind of extends out, and the feather is kind of peacock-like, translucent in nature, and iridescent is the term I think I'm looking for.
I was looking at the one right above the one you posted for Liari. It's straight out of Skyrim, but a brass mask, basically, plain black brass mask.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. I always like those. My character always wore dragon masks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would definitely be more in the common section.
Can I go out there and find it?
Yeah, absolutely. You find one almost just exactly like that, and you guys find exactly what the style you're looking for. So Liari is happy with the very obvious nobility type mask. Atlas and Jacques go with the more common but upscale common, like merchant style. Mask of that nature would be require more craftsmanship, and so there'll be the higher price of the common folk style. Greem, did you have anything in mind?
I'm gonna go with the mask of Eon.
Okay, sounds good.
Just because of her recent dream and reaching out to me, I think I'm gonna bestow my visage.
That makes sense. Anos, meanwhile, you're looking through the common folk. You find some other interesting ones. I've already described to you the like black and the blue ones. You find one with that's similar to your mask, but instead of wood, it is copper-ish. Kind of like an aged copper. It has some green tint around the edges. It's pounded out. Instead of an intense, creepy smile, it's straight-faced with some basic gems in there. Not much, like some garnets around the edges. It's definitely on the higher tier of the common folk. The lower common folk ones, they're very basic. Ones that you would seem to find. The grotesque, long-nosed ones, the disfigured face, like asymmetric, weird grin on it, with a lopsided eye type deal. Anything that you think you would like over there?
All right, I'm thinking.
Like in general.
Maybe we should just adorn your mask with something else. Let's just hang feathers and shit off of it.
I'm thinking. Anos is looking at a number of these, kind of like as like one in each hand, while still looking at another like on the wall. So
Matt's like,
that's fucking creepy
Matt's like,
as shit.
allow me to help you.
but, yeah.
That's what it's like trying to talk to Anos all the time.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, take that off, Atlas. Shit.
Take that shit.
Take that shit off.
I was a murderer for Halloween.
Oh, well, that's just for
Yeah, that
Halloween.
looked kind of like a like what's that Jason Todd character, whatever he called himself.
Jesus Christ.
But it looked like one of those masks.
That blood looks really accurate, doesn't it?
It does. Makes me wonder where you were Halloween night.
It took a few
all right.
attempts to get it just right.
Yeah. Just would it go through on the 4th? Anyways.
All right. Anyways,
I liked the ones that you talked about before.
the black and the white teardrops, and
As I like the like a red one that's
Okay.
like an Oni mask. That
Yeah,
some
yeah.
that
It's
look
basically
very
like a general, typical Oni mask. Is red with really enhanced shadows. To enhance the cheekbones and the jaw, and the eye
Yeah.
sockets.
And I'm looking to get a couple of them.
Okay.
Like the red one. I like the idea. The blue one as well.
Okay. With the
Like the one that's like kind of the tears.
yeah. Okay.
And I'm thinking. I also like the black one. That's kind of like almost an expressionless sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then also looking for maybe a yellow one that looks uncomfortably happy.
Okay. Yeah. You find a yellow one that has a smile on it that is very unnatural, and its eyebrows are painted white, and with its smile you can see these very obviously fake white teeth in it that give it kind of not full teeth like it's a toothy grin, but just the edges of it to imply there's teeth there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a very obviously fake smile to it, and this one is a full mask one with ears on it too.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I'd like to get all 4 of those.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
and also maybe I have an idea for a 5th one. Maybe like a green one that is kind of more an expression of surprise.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I like where you're
Anos
going, by
Anos
the
has
way.
got a
I
full.
like where you're going, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's doing it so he can like switch his
Yeah.
emotions.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Breakfast
It's
just got
good.
a lot more interesting.
Because I'm assuming, Anos, you're not going to be taking your mask off. This is just for you to put in front of your face.
Perhaps. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
All things may be
Today I
changing.
feel happy, and not so much.
All right, yeah, no problem. Those 5 masks will run you 20 gold pieces.
All right, no problem.
3,000 gold.
Atlas,
Yep.
your mask will run you 10 gold. Oh wait, no, you got a commoner mask, didn't you?
I did.
All right,
That will be 2 silver, sir.
it'll be 2 gold. Yours was kind of intense, labor-wise.
Yeah,
Same.
man, I'm looking at these masks. I want to buy all of these online and put them on the wall. Like they're freaking
Right?
cool.
That'd be cool.
But they're out. They're. I finally tracked it down and they're all sold out. So I'm
Son
kind
of a
of.
bitch.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
So
Keep clicking
2
through.
gold pieces for you, Atlas. 2 gold pieces for you, Jacques. Green, you're going with the Ioun mask. That's 5 gold pieces for you.
And you said that for my 5, was it? That was 20?
20 gold pieces for you, Anos, for your 5. Yeah.
No problem.
Liari takes hers out. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready for the ball
The party.
that starts tomorrow. It's going to be a 5-day ball. That's the thing you
Damn.
don't understand. It's that you may not have understood. Is it's going to be a 5-day celebration. If you want to disappear on the first day, you can. If you want, obviously the peak of the ball is days 3 through 5 of the Stormfest. That's when the most rowdy the nobility gets. The first day or 2 is quick introductions.
Quick question: when I adjusted my gold, for some reason it like broke the little formula in the sheet.
All right, I'll look at it right now. Jacques.
Well, so where are we staying? Are we staying at the inn, or are we welcomed inside of the keep? Or
Well, you haven't gone
where-
to the
where do
keep
we
yet.
stay? Okay. Well, do we know though already where we're gonna stay? Was the invitation for us to stay on property, or do we have to stay in the city?
Well, you didn't have an invitation,
okay.
really.
All right.
Gold pieces. Let me. Oh yeah, that's weird. Let me check this out. Gold pieces. Let me just type 0 in there. Coins. Oh, that's fucking weird. What the fuck's going on there? me type in silver pieces 558. No? What the hell happened here?
I'm not sure. I tried to spend money.
All right, we'll just do. Forget about the total gold pieces at the end that says NAN. You know, ignore that.
Okay.
The thing you're cared about is the actual 498 GP. Is how much you have on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, you guys haven't gone to the manor yet. Did you forge a invitation, or are you going to try to let Liari kind of old contact?
I'll forge an invitation. I think that'll be good. I have proficiency with disguise kit.
Yeah, disguise kit I think is forgery as well. So go ahead. DC 15 to make a passable forgery.
What is disguise kit a root of?
Dexterity.
Okay.
I think it's all
so
dexterity.
If I just...
What the fuck? Whoa.
Well, so shouldn't it be a root of a skill? Or no, I guess Thieves' Tools is in there as its own.
Yeah, because I put that in there. Basically, when you have proficiency in a tool, it is proficiency plus whatever mod it is.
Okay. Can I get a little guidance, Scream, on forging this invitation?
Yes, you can. Roll a d4.
All right.
Sorry, I was still looking at masks, but I think I've figured.
Oh, you're all good, dude.
But you got
Enjoy.
the Ioun one.
No, I did. I was just looking at masks.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh shit. Wait, are you you're proficient in it, right?
I know, that's with
so
advantage.
It's 10 plus. It's your base roll is 10.
Oh, okay.
You're proficient
so that's an 18
in it.
then.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh,
your feature, right?
Yeah,
reliable talent.
Disguise kit. Yes. Yep. Good
If
point.
you're proficient in a skill, the minimum you can roll is a 10.
Yep, that is correct.
That is such a great feature.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking kind of OP.
All right, so that's an 18 then. All
yeah,
right, good.
you pass. You succeed.
We're invited.
So hey, do you guys try to go and spend the night on the estate itself, or do you go rent a room at the inn and wait till tomorrow?
I mean, I think it's better to try now to stay on the estate, because that's really where we all want to be. So
yeah, we just need to get there.
Yeah, it would be so much better to stay the night on the estate. That really helps us in our surveying, right? That's what we should try to get to.
Mm-hmm.
You guys approach the estate of Lord Ellen Archibald. And you notice something, Atlas.
Okay.
There's a little bit beefed up security now.
Okay.
You could just tell, like, there's several more guards than what you saw on the nighttime shift, just roaming about. Obviously, your last visit to them has given him a scare.
So are these guys still just mooks, or are they a little...
You're not quite sure yet.
Sense. Okay, all right.
It's just kind of on first glance. But one goes, excuse me, sirs. And he looks to you, because he seems, and ladies, and lady.
Doug, you are dressed as a noble, right? I'm trying to keep everybody straight in my head. Okay.
Yeah, everyone except for Aenos is dressed as noble. The ball isn't until tomorrow for the start.
Good day. Good day. We're actually looking to check in early.
Do you have an invitation? Who are you? Perhaps
I show him the invitation. And that I am
what and what I am is a man in a mask.
Jesus Christ.
I would laugh if Aenos is the one that stood up and did that. I'd be like, "Fuck, bravo, sir."
No, I am Atlas Satova, and this group is in my company. I think our invitation will straighten everything out.
He looks
and
at
I'd
it.
like to roll persuasion.
You don't have to.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, 20.
Dang.
He looks
And
at
that
it.
was a. It's actually
It'd be a 20 at the minimum.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the
I
least you can roll for persuasion is 20.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is
What
amazing.
is this?
This
What
is
is
this is his reliable talent. If he's proficient in a skill, the minimum roll he can roll is a 20 on a skill check. I mean, it's
Like
a
as a
10
rogue or
plus.
something?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
his feature as a rogue called reliable
Oh
talent.
God, that's right.
And I have a lot of
That's
things that I am specialized in
Well,
too.
it's what you can treat
Yeah.
a D20 roll of a 9 or lower as a roll of a 10.
Yep.
So
Is that
basically,
only for train skills or is it for all of them?
it's for his train skills, proficient.
And I have a lot of proficiencies.
Yeah, he does. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills that he's proficient in, or expertise.
Damn.
Because
Did you take a feat that allows that, or?
It's a class ability. It's
Okay,
It's just
Rogue,
another
it's
one that
a-
lets you tag more skills, basically.
that's right.
Yeah, rogues are kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah,
is it
but
reliable talent? What
bards
is
could
the
be
thing?
that way too.
Yeah, it's reliable talent. It's the rogue level 11 feature.
Yeah, that he
Yep.
just
Yeah.
got.
And
That's awesome.
early, yeah.
He hasn't really had a
chance.
chance to really use it much yet,
But that it is an awesome.
Well, here we
awesome
are.
but he's used it twice so far this session.
Oh yeah.
Basic. Yeah, he's of course. Lord Ellen Archibald would have no problem setting you up for night in the guest quarters. They are quite.
For night friends, we're here all week. It's a 5-day festival.
No, I'm saying a night earlier than expected.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's perfect.
Please follow me to your quarters.
He's like, I'm ready to party.
And he yells out, Damaso, please look after the gate while I'm gone. Because that's a new addition as well, is there is now a actual gate to the, like, with guard stations to the estate.
Okay.
But for the rest of you that haven't seen this house, it is a large red brick building that has several acres to it. And as you look past the actual manor, there's another building that the guard is leading you to, which seems to be the guest quarters, which seems to house at least 10 or more rooms. And yes, Lord Sitova is, I assume that's what you wrote your prefix as, is Lord?
Yeah, because Torhana didn't want to do disguises, so I'm fine with that. Whatever.
All right, Lord Sirtova. As he looks back to Aenos, your guard there, going to be accompanying you to your quarters as well as your friends here.
Certainly,
And
yeah.
What did you put as your friends' nature? Merchants, or what did you put on there?
They're emissaries of the house,
Okay.
so either Torhana's house or my house,
Okay.
whichever one, right? And then Alexander is a guard.
Emissaries of Aether.
And this is, yeah.
Okay, so
Of
you're
Aether, that's fine.
announcing your kingdom.
But
Not-
I mean, nobody knows where that is,
Yeah,
right?
not formally, but formally enough through paper, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it'll be a clever Easter egg. If somehow somebody tracks us down to this or whatever and they see it, it's just
Yeah.
kind of an extra fuck you.
They're emissaries of Aether. Estel of
So-
Aether.
Yep,
Okay.
that sounds good.
Very well. Your guard is more than welcome to stay in your quarters as well. We do have the servant housing as well, if you wish for him to be there as well instead.
No, I mean, I hope nothing goes wrong, but he's welcome to join us.
Okay. It is not my place where the delicacies of high nobility are concerned.
I asked this guard what his name is.
My name is Percival.
So, and would you say that I've been talking to him long enough to be over 3 minutes straight, right?
Yes, you could imitate him.
Cool.
Imitate his voice and mannerisms that he's shown you.
Cool.
And he shows you to your rooms, and it is pleasantly adorned. You each get separate quarters, except for Aenos, who has to kind of share one of y'all's quarters. but you each get 3 rooms, or each get 1 room to yourself. And they're nicely adorned. You won't go without wanting.
Eddie Torhana can join me in my room.
I was gonna say, how is Skay? 2 dates,
Yep.
and now you're sharing a room together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small guest house if we drive down to it. It's a long festival. We don't want to be
Liari kind of.
wasteful.
Where's Aenos going to be staying?
Not with us.
Okay.
Put him with the dwarf. Get him back.
No, the dwarf
But
is
he
going
can
to go
stay
out
in the
on his
guest
own.
house, though.
Are we allowed to roam? Like, did they put a you have to stay in your room type thing?
No. You are allowed to roam the estate, but
They
the
have a
manor, the main manor house is, for the most part, off
Off
limits.
Okay. Do they have a library
The main estate does.
where I
yes.
can go? God damn it! Knew you were gonna say that. All right. It's like they get in there like,
I'm
what are you
breaking.
doing here? Oh, I'm just reading. It's late.
See, these rooms are mainly for debaucherous acts for the high nobility.
Oh, good.
The
I would
boss
like
are
it.
readings.
Is
Yeah.
there a bar? Like
In
like
the main
a-
estate. Yes.
God damn it!
Well,
But-
so is the main estate open like during normal business hours? at
Not
all, or-
really. Like, his main estate is the main house where you were entered. You guys get settled into your each respective rooms. Aenos, which room are you going to be staying in? Greaves, Jacques, and obviously Liari closes the door before you even have a chance to.
No. No.
I don't care, whichever one's closest.
All right, Jacques.
Not even kidding.
As you start walking towards my door, I'm just gonna. This will be a great chance for us to talk more about that match.
I realize it's his, and then I go to Greaves.
And I say, "Fantastic! Shut the door. Need my personal space."
You hear a knock on your door, Green.
I open the door.
Yeah, it's Aenos.
Daniels, what brings you to my door this? Oh, come on in.
Hey, yo,
Your
across the hall.
face says it
Debauchery.
all. Yeah, right. Let the debauchery begin.
Oh God.
Put up the sad face.
Put on. Jesus.
Have you ever been kissed by a mule? Well, you're about to.
It's like, well, let me put on my sad face. Exactly.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna be wearing your O face before this is
Oh.
over. Oh, dang it.
Oh Jesus. Those are my cans.
Don't have one of them.
Okay. So
don't have
you
one.
guys get set up. Aenos, you stay in Greaves' quarters. It's a double bed. Bed, like two queen size beds in there
Oh
for
shit.
you. Yeah, no,
damn.
these rooms are extravagant. You walk in there and you're just blown away. They put your manor rooms back in your kingdom to shame. Like they
Well,
are
yeah.
20
I mean,
by 30
No
feet.
offense to our kingdom, but
Yeah, no, each room is at least 20 by 30 feet.
god damn, that's a garage.
Yeah. No, they're huge.
That's a
They
two-car
have a
garage. Holy
private.
shit.
Some of them have private bathrooms. Some of them have an open
What?
bathroom floor design. Some of them have like basic
You
spirits. Like
you might want to close your eyes. I'm about to get naked and jump in this tub.
yeah, Green and Anos, yours isn't more of the open bathroom type.
Oh,
Anos doesn't
goody.
care. He doesn't even pay attention.
Yeah, you
He's
guys
like
have
sharpening the sword the whole time. Basic.
you've
like,
bled together, so it doesn't really matter.
Look, I've traveled and spent time in hostels. I mean, this doesn't faze me at all. So.
But soon, you guys are getting comfortable. Aenos, yeah, you and Greem are getting along together. Greem starts jumping in the tub. Jacques, you're amazed. Not quite so amazed because of
I was
your
gonna say, I grew up
backstory.
around. Yeah, part of
But
it too.
even this is extravagant. You're wondering how a noble of this much wealth resides in Illenfoss.
If
Yeah,
possible,
2,000 people. It's pretty small.
Yeah. This
something like
this
that.
belongs in a capital. This is how wealthy
Yeah.
this manor is.
if
Like
possible,
this is
I'm
the
gonna.
kind of wealth that could employ the entire town year round.
Yes.
If possible, I'm gonna go try to get potentially up to 3 people that just seem to know their way around the town, have good stories, and bring them back to this room and have like a little mini party. But just mainly drinking.
You instantly
and
check
stories.
out your room. You're like, okay, nice, and you leave.
Okay, I wanted to do that too.
All right. Green, you're in the bathtub while this happens.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go out.
And
I have a feeling I have to go party.
Yeah. Torhana,
P-A-R-T-Y,
Liari, Torhana, and Atlas. She goes, well, we have the room to ourselves. And she's not like overtly sexual towards you. You know, you guys had that one night, and that was that one night, and it hasn't happened again since. She's kind of awkward, and you guys have a private bathroom. She goes, I think I'll go get ready for maybe tonight. We can have a fun night.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I have to do recon at some point. Okay. So just a heads up.
Well, make yourself comfortable. There's bound to be some spirits around here, and she points over there. That looks like an area. And indeed, you go over there, and there's a little table with a hidden panel, and there's a couple of nice spirits in there.
Jesus.
Some potato grain vodka.
Oh.
And
really cheery ghost.
Yeah. And, yeah. Hey, ooh, a ghost. You age 40 years. No. But
no.
Soon after she's getting ready, a knock comes at your door, and we'll take a very quick little break, like